coming back to the life story and the character of Hanuman Ji as depicted in Valmiki Ramayana or later by Tulsidas Ji and several other writers, what does Hanuman Ji signify to you? Is it the state of dharma or preaching or devotion? And there is another question related to this. In the story of Ramayana, there are three main characters: Sri Ram, Mata Janaki and Hanuman Ji. How do you view this interrelationship between these characters?
It will go a little longer, but it's important to touch upon certain points that are very important in terms of our historical heritage. Actually, there is nothing that Hanuman Ji doesn't define. He defines the dharma itself. He is devotion. He is jnana. He is humility. He is greatest politician ever. Greatest politician ever. He is the biggest ambassador that we have ever seen in this universe.
Duta.
Yes, Duta. Hanuman Ji is the greatest writer, huge kavi, the kavya. He has written many kavyas, and I will come back to it, what has happened to it. And that's from where we see more and more Hanuman Ji, what Hanuman Ji was about. He's somebody who signifies love, affection,
dedication and devotion.
Dedication, devotion. You name it and there is Hanuman Ji. So probably there is nothing in this universe which takes us beyond this human life and gives us a purpose and the meaning of life which cannot be related to Hanuman Ji. And that's one unique character in this whole what you can call the history of human lives. If ever there is a book written about the history of humanity or humans, the Hanuman Ji will come into shape. And if people are not prejudiced about this country and the heritage of this country, people will see that there is nothing that has not defined Hanuman Ji. Actually, the problem is that we have not decoded Hanuman Ji. Our problem is that we have not done the scientific, or when I call about scientific, I mean spiritual scientific. We have not decoded Hanuman Ji. That's why we have not sought that journey that Hanuman Ji has taken from his birth. That's the first. Second part is, what is relationship with Hanuman Ji, with Sita Ji, with Hanuman Ji, with Ram Ji. Since we are going to speak Hanuman Ji for a long time today, probably we'll come back one after another. There is a very interesting story in Ramcharitmanas as well as Ramayana. In both of the story, there is a slight difference that Hanuman Ji goes in search of Mata Sita. That was not Lakshmana. Ramji has not sent Lakshman, who came with him and with Mata Sita for his 14-year Vanvas. It was Hanuman Ji and thousands of other monkeys. But it was Hanuman Ji. When, I don't know if everybody knows it, that when Hanuman Ji was going in search of Mata Sita, it was asked by him that, look, if I find her, how would I say that I have come from you? Give me something. That was only Hanuman Ji who had asked this question. None of the Vanaras. None of them asked this. Hanuman Ji asked, because he knew in his heart that it's nobody else, it's him who will have to find Mata Sita. Just see it a very human context. Let's forget about the divinity in Hanuman Ji. See that the trust, the faith he has on himself and Ramji, that I am gonna be the bridge between Ramji and Sita Ji. That faith, that trust, that humility in him makes him the closest ever disciple, friend, brother, or anything between both of them, between Mata and Sita. Actually, Lavakush comes very late. And many people may object to it. But I think that between Hanuman Ji, beside Hanuman Ji, Mata Sita and Ram Ji always are there. I think he was the first Manas, in term you can call the Manas Putra, who came and find Sita Ji. I just want to say one thing more, because that there is a very interesting history when Ramji returns to Ayodhya and he is giving presents to everyone. Something was given to everyone. A time comes when Hanumanji was also there and something has to be given to him. But Hanumanji was nowhere in the scene. He hasn't received any gift yet, so-called gift. So Ramji removes his mala, gives it to Mata Sita. Mata Sita, without thinking for a moment, she gives that heart to Hanumanji. See what relationship they both had with Hanumanji, that the mala goes from Ramji to Sita Ji. And Sita Ji, without thinking a moment that it's a gift from her husband, she gives to Hanumanji. See the divine connection between them. See the divinity around them. If there was not a relationship deeper than that we see, deeper than the faith itself, Mata Sita would have never given something that belonged to Ramji. See, Ramji has not given much to anybody. Even when he has to give to his greatest bhakt, Kevat, something that was from Mata Sita. Mata Sita gives something so he can give something to Kevat, who has got him over the boat. Ramji has never given anything to anybody. Ramji gives something to Sita Ji and Sita Ji passes it on to Hanuman Ji. That's the relationship between these three. It's a deeper than that we have sought, deeper than that we have meant, and deeper than that language can define it. One has to become close to Mata Sita, Ramji and Hanuman Ji to see what is the relationship between them.